What's up, everyone? I'm Steven Southall, and I'm a wedding filmmaker in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And today I am going to show you guys my favorite purchase that we made for our business in the past year. This is the SanDisk Professional G-Raid Shuttle 4. It is a DAS, which stands for Direct Attached Storage, and it comes with four 18 terabyte hard drives equaling up to 72 terabytes. So as you continue to shoot more and more footage, I know that we've all experienced our fair share of problems on where and how we're gonna back all of that footage up. And as I was going through the process myself of how I was gonna back up all the footage from the weddings we were shooting, I experienced on YouTube that as I was searching, there wasn't really much content surrounding this topic. So that's why today I want to share with you guys 3 reasons why I think spending $3,599 on this system is worth it. So the first reason is actually in the name. It's direct attached, which means that through a Thunderbolt 3 connection, it can easily plug into my Mac as well as charge my Mac as I'm using it. So this system is not network attached, which means that no matter where you are in the world, whether you have a good or a bad connection, you can get incredible read and write speeds. Unlike what you've probably heard of as a NAS, which is a network attached storage, which is solely dependent on what your network looks like. So in addition to it being direct attached, it's also very portable. It's small enough to where I could take it for an out-of-town wedding if I wanted to, and it wouldn't be difficult, as well as it sits comfortably behind my monitor without me even noticing it. So the second reason is it comes pre-configured with RAID 5. Now, I'm not the most knowledgeable on RAID, and I'm not going to pretend like I am, but here's what I do know. RAID stands for Redundant Array of Independent Disk. So essentially, if one of your drives were to randomly fail, or as you were changing them out, you were to break one of them, you would be able to recover that lost footage using RAID 5. And it does that through a system where as you load data onto the DAS, it doesn't fill up the drive 1 and then move on to drive 2 and fill that one up and then move on to drive 3 and so on. It actually evenly distributes all of the data amongst all 4 of your drives simultaneously. Now there is one downside to having RAID 5, and that is as you copy data to your system, it's simultaneously copying something called parity, which allows for that backup, and parity unfortunately eats up 1/4 of your entire storage. So practically what that looks like for us is our 72 terabyte system now becomes a 54 terabyte system. So initially I wasn't too excited about losing 1/4 of our storage before we even got to use the system. But looking back on it now, I think that it's worthy to have it on there if it gives you the security of knowing, hey, if I lose footage on this, I'm gonna be able to recover it. So the third and final reason as to why I think this is worth it is because of something called future-proof. When you buy this system, you're future-proofing yourself, which means no more buying hard drive after hard drive or buying SSD after SSD. And you might tell me, hey, I am buying an SSD because of the really fast read and write speeds. Well, I'm here to tell you that this DAS system comes with read speeds up to 1,000 megabytes per second, as well as write speeds up to 1,100 megabytes per second, which easily rivals the top SSDs out there currently. Now, to give you a real-life practical example of what future-proofing looks like, I did a bunch of boring math for you guys. So keep in mind, our system currently has 54 terabytes on it after RAID 5 takes away 1/4 of it. Now here in my hand, I have a SanDisk Professional 2 terabyte portable SSD, which when they're not on sale, they retail at $449.99. Now to be able to equal up to 54 terabytes, I would need 27 of these things. So when you take $449 and you multiply it by 27, you get just above $12,000. Now if you take that number and you subtract the cost of the DAS, over the time it would take you to fill up the 54 terabytes, you would actually be saving over $8,500 on SSDs. So not only are you saving a ton of money, but you're also saving the time it takes to continually reorder new SSDs, as well as you're also saving just the chaos of trying to figure out which SSD has what footage on it and where they are and labeling all of them, and it just completely removes all of that. So in summary, those are 3 reasons why I think that investing in something like this G-Raid Shuttle 4 is a completely worthy investment for you and your filmmaking business. Let me know if this video was helpful in any way, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.